Pepper is like, "Father, I would like to eat some catnip. I would like some catnip to eat. For it has been a while since I have last eaten catnip. I shall not be rolling around in it like a regular mongrel, for it does not affect me. I will simply consume the catnip." He shall eat the catnip as if it was fresh meat, for that is what he does. This is the new kitty. This is Elsie, Mr. Pepper, and Honey. Honey treats catnip like a normal cat. Elsie isn't particularly interested in catnip. I don't think it really affects her either. But Mr. Pepper does something no other cat does. He just eats it. "It is my sustenance. Father, give me more catnip to eat." Elsie looking cute. Elsie, unfortunately, does not like Honey. Honey is just this. She acts like a male cat. She's a young kitty. "Hi, baby. You're so pretty." She acts like a male cat in that, not like him. He doesn't act like a male cat, even though he is one. But in general, male cats seem to be very self-disciplined and follow the rules. Oh, he's got catnip on his ear. Smearing his face into it in order to eat it. "Hi, Elsie." He didn't eat all of it. There's some more here. "Would you like some catnip? You don't want to get on the bed because Honey's on the bed." "I'm sorry, Honey." Whereas Honey is very non-confrontational. She'll sit back and just observe. Oh, well, maybe a little bit confrontational. But only when someone like smacks her right then. "Hi, Honey." And she likes the heated pad. It's heated right now. I guess there's not enough catnip trays left to really interest her. Don't bite me. She wants more catnip. Alright. You silly baby. You silly baby. Gonna bite me just a little bit? Gonna bite me just a little bit. Now you're gonna lick me. But she's a good kitty. She's a good kitty. How am I supposed to not rub your tummy when you have my hand grabbed and won't let it get out of your grasp? Huh? Now you let me out. Alright, I'm going to put more catnip on the pad. Ooh, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Let's put some of it back in the bag. Theoretically, you're not supposed to put reagent back into the bottle. That's what they always said in chemistry class. Hi, Elsie. You being a silly kitty, too? You being a silly kitty. You're not even rolling in the catnip. You're just rolling around because you're trying to get my attention. You're 3 feet away from the catnip. Oops. You're gonna bite me. You're gonna roll in the catnip. Oops. And Elsie's going to watch. Another thing that Honey does, she doesn't really like me. She ducks underneath me when I try to pet her normally. She doesn't like being trapped here. One time I let her outside, she disappeared for a whole day, and I only got her by capturing with my live trap. But because she's so disciplined and tries to follow the rules like a male cat, she doesn't try to get outside. She understands she's not supposed to go outside and doesn't try to, even though if she did get out, I don't think I'd ever see her again, because she's not. You can't catch a cat in a live trap twice. They won't fall for it a second time. Unless she actually wanted to be captured. You're such a pretty kitty. If only they hadn't mutilated your ear. Your poor little ear. The guy who gave me her, not the brightest bulb in the package, said he had some arrangement with this group that spayed and neutered very cheaply. Turned out, of course, it's a TNR group, and they do the tagging. I'll see. She had to lean forward like a whole foot in order to sniff at the iPhone. But anyway, so the TNR group, they don't care if it's like a pet cat. They'll cut off a third of their ear no matter what. Elcy. Alright, well, don't sink your claws into me. Honey is well behaved, though. She's very energetic, basically a kitten. I don't know how old she is. The friend said, and the sheet from the TNR group said she was 1 year and 1 month in mid-January 2026, but I don't think so. I think she was like 9 months old, because she was too little. Her head was too little, too. And she has grown and developed since then. So I think she was like 9 months old, and now she's 11 months old. Hi, baby. So now, there are 3 cats. Hi, Mr. Pepper. We have the feral cat who spends 80% of the day outside, Mr. Pepper. We have the indoor cat who might like to get outside but respects the rules that she's the only cat in the house who's not allowed to. And we have the indoor-outdoor cat who's being hyper at the moment. Pretty much independent of the catnip, although there's traces of catnip on my hand, I guess. I don't think this is catnip stuff, though. She doesn't react this way to catnip. She doesn't react much at all to catnip. This is just her being hyper at the moment. What you need, little kitty? I'm not big on cats being violent with me. Alright. So Elcy, if they were accurate when I adopt her about being 4 years old at the time, that would make her 10 years and about 2 months old now. And she's lived with me for 6 years, since January 15, 2020, the day I adopted her. Mr. Pepper just appeared around February 2025 as a gentleman caller suitor for Elcy. I think he was expecting her to go into heat, but of course he had a long wait for that since she's spayed. Elcy, I'm not really big on you being violent and clawing and biting at me ferociously. You can do it lightly and playfully, but you're not being light and playful. Not right now. Okay, you're ready to attack me. And Honey's the kitten watching the old cat, relatively old cat, go crazy. And she's energetic. She'll run around the house, but is very calm and analytical and just observing things. Well, I guess that's it for now. She's got a nice fluffy tail, just this plume, medium length fur, as opposed to American short hair. It flashes if there's like a spurious moment of electrical disconnection. There's a fire protection mechanism. I guess that's it.